LPT. Your boss can see if you've updated your resume on Indeed. I was speaking to the owner of my company, where I am a department manager, and he commented that one of my employees was looking for a new job. He continued to say that he had an alert pop up that an employee who works at our company had updated his resume and was applying to jobs. Confused, I asked how he found this information out. He said that he gets alerts when people who have applied through Indeed make changes to their account. I found this deeply disturbing since the owner can be quite the narcissist, and realized that when it's my time to make a change, I won't be able to use the standard sites for job searches. I was completely unaware that company accounts get this type of information, and am assuming most folks aren't either. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that either. I'd say your best bet is just to make another Indeed account. Just delete the account and use a separate junk email for it. Yeah, I got outed because Indeed sent my resume to my then employer that I would be a good fit for their company. Oops. As a retired boss, I'd expect all of my employees to keep an updated copy of their resume on hand. I certainly had one. You're remiss if you don't. I was hiring an assistant a couple of years ago and used Indeed. And yes, there would be alerts sometimes for applicants. Aside from that, once I just searched the name of our company and saw everyone who worked there who had an active resume on Indeed and when they last updated it. I also had my resume on Indeed for quite a while, just ready to apply if something looked good. I found out that another employee I worked with, who was far less experienced, basically copied my work history for their LinkedIn page. I knew because I saw her resume when she was hired and none of that experience was included. And my oldest job was in a very specific industry, which doesn't exist in this area. I relocated from a much bigger city. Not totally related, but I felt like bitching about it, lol. Lesson learned. If you put your resume out there, it's fair game, I guess. Whenever my boss pisses me off, I update my resume on there, and then he is nice as pie the next day. It's so fun knowing that he doesn't know that I know he snoops, lol. Welcome to being owned by the ruling class. I will only make their job easier now with it running wild on the Internet of Things. Write some code to update your Indeed account every 15 minutes. That will get them to turn off notifications or filter those into a folder pretty quick. Thank you for sharing. This could really backfire on someone if they did not know. My old boss came up to me and said, "I saw you updated your resume on Indeed. Do you plan on leaving us?" Quote, "OMG, no, absolutely not. I was just updating it with my current job dates. I love it here. Then I quit with no notice, LMAO. They want to know everything about you but don't want to post pay on the ad, lol." Honestly, job banks like Indeed can cause more harm than good. It's as good a reason as any to just avoid it. There's a privacy setting for this, just FYI, which disables alerts when you update. People need to be checking and double-checking those privacy settings. My boss went to follow me on LinkedIn after she saw I changed status to open to work. One time I got called into my boss's office so she could ask why I updated my Indeed resume. Took everything in me to not say, "Why do you think?" Quote, "Search on Indeed, apply directly to the company, not through Indeed. Problem solved." Unless you keep updating your resume every day and give your boss false alerts. A good response would be, "Good." It makes sense for non-executive employees to stay on top of the market. both for realistic compensation expectations and for keeping in touch with what new things the industry is looking for in new hires, both of which will help them as well as our own company's relationship with them. Everyone needs to update their resume on Indeed. Let management go nuts thinking everyone is looking to leave. Regularly make small, insignificant grammar updates to your resume. They'll never know the difference.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.